on determining, that where you've gone in South Carolina, it's got the EMPS and Final Cut. You did the research on that?
I did, yeah. When I was interning in Knoxville, Tennessee, one of the reporters told me about this great website called tvjobs.com. It's a membership website where you get into it, you pay for it, it's a year subscription, and you can search every single job opening in the United States, whether that's an editor, a news director, a producer, reporter, anchor reporter, whatever it is, and you can look in those certain categories and you can see all the jobs that are available for those positions. So basically, I would go in, I would take a look at it, and I would apply for those jobs, the ones that I felt most comfortable with. Of course, I sent out my emails and stuff and my resumes and cover letters to stations that I probably would never had a chance to get. But it was just the chance to really research where I really wanted to go, and it was a good website and a good web tool to use to find out where I wanted to be and to start my career.
Awesome. tvjobs.com. We're going to be putting that up on this just underneath. Yeah, but that's only in the States. Is there anything for up here on that?
I think it was only for the United States that they had that. But it's a great resource. I mean, they have everything on there from internships, everything that you possibly think of, agents you need. The thing in the U.S. too is if you want to get into a top 20 market is that you really need an agent to actually represent you, which I found completely crazy because it's not like, I'm an actor or anything, but in a sense, when I kind of thought about it, I was like, man, I actually am acting when I'm on TV, so maybe I will need an agent if I want to get up to that Baltimore or Dallas or Houston market or Los Angeles. So that's a great website. I mean, if anyone in the class has a chance to come down to the U.S., that's a site that they want to look at for sure.
Perfect. Cheryl wants to know: are you blogging with the MMJ stuff that you're doing? Are you blogging a lot of this to kind of get a following?
Absolutely. Well, what I'm doing is part of my thing as MMJ is I do a lot of live shots in the morning. So I do breaking news in the morning. I start at 2 o'clock in the morning. I finish usually around 10:30, 11, maybe 12 on major breaking news stories. So whenever I'm out there, I'll have to be on Twitter, twitting. I'll have to be updating our website at work. I'll have to be on the thing called TweetDeck. I think you've got it as well, which is kind of...
Yep.
I'll have to be on there updating that stuff. My Facebook, my Hotmail account, anything that's, driving people who are going to be watching me or seeing me or, whatever's going on. So I've always got to be doing that. Blogging-wise, I don't really do too much of that anymore. I guess maybe you could say, being on my TV station's website, I post in the blog category just kind of updates that are going on. That's about it. But Twitter is definitely important to make sure that you get on and get people following you. Facebook as well, trying to do updates on Facebook, Gmail, Hotmail, anything like that.
I see. So you just got home this morning when you called then?
Yeah, I just got home. Yeah,
Jeez, nice.
That's why I've got my cup of coffee here with me.
Well, and you have to go out and interview or do a report like shortly?
Yeah, so basically, because my position is so different than doing a package and putting something together, I have to plan ahead. So I have to think of a story that I can do tomorrow. Maybe something that one of the reporters might feature tomorrow in their story. I have to think of, okay, well, how can I hit this on a different angle that they're not going to hit, where I can kind of preview what that story is going to be about. So I'll usually call them up, say today, for example, and say, hey, can I have a quick interview with you to get some shots on tape and some sound? Then tomorrow I'll go live from that location starting at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll do a live preview of it. Then I'll go into a VOSOT, and they'll come back out live to me at a remote location again, and they'll throw back to the anchors. So, I do 6 live shots every day, 4 for CBS and 2 for our Fox station.
Holy cow. So do you want... That's crazy, man. I guess you just have to keep working right now, right? You just got to keep moving.
Keep going all the time. Keep thinking ahead. And it's hard, too, because news changes all the time, right? So I can be out doing a live shot, say, for example, on something really boring. Say, for example, today I did a brand new opening of a community center, and they're going to dedicate it to a gentleman here in Charleston. Well, yeah, it's a great story, because it's a brand new community center, but at the same time, I'm thinking in my back of my head, man, I'm hoping I get a phone call or something in my IFBs from a producer saying, someone just got shot, you need to break down and go live to that location right now. I'm hoping that happens, as bad as it sounds, but that's great, great television. It's great news, it's great spot news, and, selfishly in a way, I'm thinking, man, this is going to be great for my demo tape. So just yesterday, I went to a club shooting where a guy got shot in the chest and had to cover that, which was, a little difficult at times, but you kind of get used to it. And then, you go from one extreme to the other, and, from a shooting to today where I'm previewing a community opening up, a community center. So every day it's completely different, but it always keeps me on my toes. My news director here has always told me, you never want to stay on your heels. You always want to be on the nails of your toes. You don't even want to be on your tippy toes. You want to be on the nails because you want to be ready to break anything at any time. So
very nice, very nice.
Well,
what's so you're doing the opening today? That's where you're heading out right now?
No, we've already.
You did that last night.
Yeah, we did that this morning at 5 a.m. That's when we did our first hit. We do a hit at 5, 5:30, 6, and 6:30, and then we switch over. All of a sudden, we go to a Fox network, Fox 24, and then we do a 7 and 7:30 hit there. So all my stuff that I do is for like a morning show, pre-CBS early show. So just before the CBS early show comes on, we do our stuff. So.
And where are you heading out to today? What are you working on for tomorrow?
You know what? Some days, you don't know what you're going to do, right? But I'm going to be interviewing a lady, she's in charge of this brand new curriculum in Charleston, at the Charleston County School District, where they introduce this curriculum where they can determine if students are gifted and talented, if they've got something that they're really strong with. In Charleston, South Carolina, only 1% of students ever are considered gifted or talented. And it's not that they're not talented or they're not gifted. It's maybe the fact that teachers just aren't recognizing it, or they don't have the proper curriculum for them to do certain things to make them stand out. So she's implementing this brand new curriculum, so I'll be going to interview her. And, this is an interview that I'm doing today, which is not going to be aired until next Monday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of making sure that I'm covered, 5 days a week. So it's tough at times, but I have to always try to think ahead, but some days you can't. Some days I come in at 2 o'clock in the morning, I talk to my EP and my producers and say, hey, I don't really have anything today. What can we do? Or can we follow up something? So I always try and keep it fresh for that day, especially. That's important.
Nice. Well, I hope nobody gets shot today when you're at the, at the school. That's the whole...
No, I don't think so. I hope not. We had our big scare again yesterday, but there's a lot of crime that goes on, and that's just another part of news. And as bad and as horrible as it seems, people really do like that part. If there's something going on, people always say, "Oh, that's disgusting. How can you air something like that?" But they're the ones who watch, and that's how we're able to get good viewership. And this month alone, we've hit over 1 million viewers on our website, which is huge. And
wow.
So you've always got to keep things fresh. That's one thing that I've definitely learned for sure.
Awesome. Well, get a new tie on today then.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Nice and fresh.
I put a black one on now, because I never know what's going to happen.
Well, listen, dude, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And, if you're cool with this, why don't we, 2:30 to 10 a.m. is kind of a crazy shift, and we're just getting going. But why don't we do this sort of bi-weekly? You open with that?
That's no problem. Send me an email, because sometimes, into my account or anything, just let me know.
Absolutely.
When would be a good day? This time's usually pretty good. The only thing it might change is that, breaking news, and I have to kind of stay out there and, stay on the scene and update with whatever's going on. That's the only time that I would have to stay out there, but my lights just flickered. But, no, that would be great, for sure.
Awesome,
absolutely.
Man. Awesome. Keep up the good work, and we'll be in touch. That sounds great.
You very much.
Hi, Alan. Thanks so much.
Go.
No problem. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to be upbeat here. I've only had about 8 cups of coffee this morning. I'm trying to keep going.
Do you need us to send you some Tim Hortons?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to get sick of Seattle's best, let me tell you. Oh, geez.
All right. We can do that for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you could, that'd be great. You can send it to the station, and they'll all be jealous.
Okay, sounds like a good idea. All right, we'll do that.
I told all the reporters, and I've got a couple anchors and stuff who are from Pittsburgh and New York, and they say, every time they go up to Toronto, they always go to Tim Hortons, and they tell my parents to send stuff down, and I was like, no, I'll keep it at my house. But if you guys send it, there'll be a big fiasco for sure.
All right, we'll get on that.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks, Alan.
Thanks a lot, man.
We'll talk soon.
Okay,
Sounds good.
bye.
See you, man.